All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews, Boring Land. Nick here.
Chris.
There. And we are ready for another movie reaction. We are looking at the movie Bala, and it stars our man Ayushmann Khurrana, who is in Anadon that we reviewed together.
We did.
He's in Article 15 that I reviewed with Lara just recently.
They did.
And he's in so many other things.
He is.
There you go. And this is another Patreon request. Patreon are the people who help us out. Patreon is a website, so I get those confused. Another Patreon request. This is our man Arjit giving another request for us. He hasn't had a request for a while. But when you're a Patreon, you just keep throwing those in there. And more than likely, since our Patreon list is not grown yet, then you have first dibs on those requests. So if you want to be a patron on our Patreon, whether you want to do $1, $2, $3, whatever you want to do, you want those requests to happen right away, then you know what to do. It may not happen the next day or 3 days later. It may have to be the next week or so, but those requests will be adhered before anyone else's requests. But with all that being said, we are excited to react to this. There are subtitles. I still get questions to this day. Are you watching the subtitles? Do you know Hindi and all this kind of stuff? Yes, we have the subtitles on our end, and then when I edit the video, I put it on your end. Sometimes the subtitles come included. Sometimes I add subtitles. Sometimes I don't.
I know Hindi. Unlike this heathen over here.
Such a liar. I don't believe a word he said. If that was true, he'd be on every video. All right. But without further ado, you ready to check this out?
Yes, check it out.
Any thoughts beforehand?
Bala.
Those aren't technically thoughts.
They are definitely thoughts. It's a matter of thinking. I'm going to say this movie is about a city, and it's going to be Bala.
A city with people living in it.
That's all I got for you.
All right. Well, I think it's going to be a movie with Ayushmann Khurrana. Let's go. Here we go.
Boring Reviews! If he dies, he dies.
ये है हमारे प्रमुख अखबारों के मैट्रिमोनियल एड्स। पढ़ाई लिखाई जाति प्रजाति सब बाद में, सिर्फ गोरी लड़की चाहिए। इन शॉर्ट, जो गोरा है वो सुंदर है।
आप ये टोपी पहन के काहे बात कर रहे हैं?
हमारी टोपी हमारी मर्जी।
धूप लग रही है क्या? हटाओ टोपी।
किसी और को दिक्कत नहीं, आपको काहे हो रही है? नहीं हटाएंगे हम।
शर्मा काहे रहे हो? हटाओ।
तुम्हारा नाम बाला लहराते बालों की वजह से रखा था ना?
बच्चन भैया, हम स्कूल में हीरो थे, हीरो। अमिताभ बच्चन अवतार गिल के रोल में कैसे जी सकता है? जॉब में डिमोट हो जाते हैं, मिमिक्री में फ्लॉप हो जाते हैं, बचपन की गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ के चले जाती है, सुंदर लड़की से बात करते फटती है हमारी, लगता है धंसेगी हम पे देख के यार। हेयर लॉस नहीं, आइडेंटिटी लॉस हो रहा हमारा।
इसको कहते हैं थेगला।
नहीं चाहिए हमें थेगला।
क्या है?
हस्त मैथुन और सेक्स में फर्क होता है बे। ये हस्त मैथुन है, हमें बाल उगाने अपने असली के।
उगा देंगे।
लगे रहो। भैंस का गोबर और सांड का वीर्य मिला के अपने सर पर लगा लेना।
बालक, तुझे हूर जैसी परी मिलेगी।
हमने नहीं करनी शादी वादी।
जितने विकेट बचे हैं ना, इनके रहते अपनी इनिंग बचा लो। आज तुम्हारे पापा तुम्हें बाल गिफ्ट कर रहे हैं बेटा।
बाला नाम तो सुना होगा।
नहीं सुना।
तो फिर आज एक जिंदगी और जी लो, एक नाम और जान लो। क्या पता कल हो ना हो।
हमें लगता है तुम एक फिल्म हो, तो हमें डर लगता है कि एक दिन अचानक इस फिल्म का दी एंड हो जाएगा।
हम कोई फिल्म नहीं है बेबी, हम तो एकता कपूर का सीरियल है। आज खुशी का दिन है, आया बिल्कुल लल्लन टॉप। इमोशन सोडा पानी नींबू के साथ क्या पिएंगे?
इतने बड़े चूतिया को इतनी सुंदर लड़की दिल दे दीस।
तुम बताए तो दिए हो ना उसको।
हमने फैसला कर लिया, प्रतिरोपण करवाएंगे।
अरे उससे अच्छा तो तुम्हारा यही टापू है भैया, जो सर में लगा घूमते हो पूरा दिन।
टाइम ही जाएगा।
फालतू इंसान।
तेरी शादी हिट या फ्लॉप? हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट के लिए तुम्हारे छाती, हाथ और दाढ़ी के बाल बहुत कम है। और बस एक ही जगह है।
कर ली टाइट घुंघरालू हो गया
हाँ मलिंगा कट चल रहा है आजकल भैया.
छांट के बाल सर पे लगाने को बोल रहा है आदमी, हम नहीं करवाएंगे.
That is gross.
All right, so I had no idea. You were totally wrong. I had no
I was
idea.
on it, man. Bala in a city. A bald guy in a city. I told you I speak Hindi, man. I mean, come on.
Exactly what you did not say. But I mean, that totally surprised me. But that looks awesome. I mean, this guy is becoming one of my favorites, just like Ranveer Singh or just like Amir Khan or Salman Khan. But this movie in particular, I mean, I think every guy can relate to a certain degree. Now, we may not be as bald as that. We may be more bald than that. But we can all relate to, at one point in your life when you're growing up, why am I losing hair? Why is it thinning out? I have hair thinning out. Luckily, I have most of it still there. And, I mean, it's not a fun thing because you can't control it. Just like gray hairs. You can't control it. Now, the gray hairs don't bother me too much. But I think if I was going bald to that degree, that would seriously bother me.
It would be very depressing.
Yes. I mean, the flowing locks. You won't be able to have that if you go bald.
You won't. No. There was a time I was going completely bald because of stress, and I can tell you, not a good time. Not
Obviously
a good time.
Not this time. But, no, for sure. I mean, there's different things. This guy, he's willing to do whatever it takes, including poop and semen on his head.
It's so gross.
But, I mean, if someone was to tell you that was a guarantee, wouldn't you do it? I mean, one time to start growing some hair, unless it was like monthly treatments?
I don't know, man. I think I would just shave. I would just be like, this is who I am. Because, like, that's, like, I'm watching this movie, I'm like, so the only reason this guy got this girl is because of his hair. Like, it was like the one thing she was like, oh my god, who's this guy? Yeah, I mean,
What kind of impression was that?
that was an awesome impression.
Whoever that actress is, you did not sound like that at all.
Oh, I'm so attractive now. It's got
Remind me of the guy from
toupee.
Megamind doing the Marlon Brando impression. But I mean, this guy, again, he's becoming one of my favorite actors. He chooses the most interesting movies that tell a story. They're not just this or that, but they're more deep. They have more depth to it. And I mean, he's a good-looking guy, and he's willing to put himself out here. And like I said, when I first saw him, I was like, "Oh wow, he looks so different." It's just the balding hair makes it look so different.
Yeah, I mean,
struggle.
for sure. I mean, I think you should just shave it all, but that's obviously not the point of the movie.
Well, and I love that. I love that one scene where it showed him as a kid, and he was just putting his hand through his hair. I mean, he loved his hair. But I'm hoping that when I watch this movie and it gets to the part where he puts the poop, the semen, the whatever on there, I'm hoping there's some kind of joke in there where the next morning where he's like, I can still smell it. I can still smell it above my head, because I swear that's how it would have to be. You can't get rid of that smell in one day or one wash. And not just that, but you probably have to have it set in for a while for it to activate. I love the home remedies that everyone thinks they have, and even different cultural remedies. Like, oh, this would definitely work. No one knows about. Trust me. It's
rough.
If someone discovered how to grow hair, they would be the richest company on earth.
Yeah, that's true.
And many companies get rich to where I don't feel like they actually have the remedy, but people they convince.
Well, there's no way that the remedy is out there. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so many companies. And there wouldn't be so many people being like, it's a fraud, it's a scam, I wasted my money. Like, I feel like eventually someone would be like, oh, this really works. Great.
All I keep thinking about is that commercial that we keep seeing, at least here in the States, where this is my hair. It's my hair. I can mess it up if I want to.
This is my hair right here.
And he's like grabbing his hair, and it's like this long. It's my hair. Anyways, that's a side thing. Thanks.
Missed the spray on hair. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
man.
It's like,
They literally would just spray it on.
I'm no longer bald. What's up, ladies? Hope it doesn't rain tonight.
Hopefully I don't have an itch and it just all fall. Oh, that's horrible. Hair in a can. No, I can't do it.
Hair in a can, man.
Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give it one of these.
Yes.
And one of those.
Yes.
And stick around, because YouTube's going to shoot you another Born Reviews video, and sit back and enjoy that one. But until next time.
See you later.
He scratched his head.